beautiful evening in North Alabama. It's a lot later this time, but it feels great. Headed back from somewhere. I figured I'd take the scenic route. Go up over a mountain. See how the little 675 does. Yeah, I tried to record a video earlier, and I was gonna do like gas mileage of this thing. And I went from a gas station real close to me to one about an hour away, and then did the same thing back, but more aggressive driving. And my camera died about halfway on the way back, which kind of made the whole thing unusable. So we are going to try this on like 75% battery, because that's all I could get before I had to leave. So hopefully it works out. You may notice I have a spot for my phone now. Turns out I could actually make the giant bulky phone holder I had a little bit less bulky. It comes with a little ball that you can attach right here where the little screw hole is, and I could flip it upside down. It had enough room to still be there, so it brought it a little bit lower. And when I had the phone attached to it, it's actually not too bad, so I don't mind it. It'll stay there for now. It doesn't mess with anything. I can still turn the steering damper and everything, so we are good to go there. I had another guy ask in the comments of the last video if this like scratched that 600 itch, and I get it. I understand that question, because I had it, and I kind of still have it because I haven't really been able to wring this thing out, but I have a very strong feeling that this is going to be able to scratch it, and I think I'm going to test it. Hopefully the camera has enough light. That's part of the reason I'm going this way, is because it's pretty well lit, but it's still nice and fun roads. But it is pretty darn late. It is 9:42 p.m. So ideally this will soak in just enough light to be able to see everything. This part of town's so cool at night, just because of all the different colored lights on the buildings and stuff. It always makes it really pretty. I love riding at night. It's just, it's so peaceful. Even if you're screaming down a highway or something, it's almost nothing else like it. I wish lane filtering was illegal here in Alabama, because I'd definitely do it. Gladiator. Alright, say what you want to about the Gladiators. When they're done right, I love them. That one's pretty close to done right. It's got the right kind of lift. It could use like one more size up tires. Those look like 35s. They could use some 37s. Give me some room. You know, if I were Jixer, bro, I could make that gap. If I were as good as him, I am not. And I'm not going to pretend to be. It is dark. I can barely see the turns, but that's fine. would honestly do some U-turns and go do that road a couple times, because that's fun. I don't think the battery's gonna last, so I'll be lucky to make it home. Hell yeah. 3 cylinders sound nice, but 4 cylinders are still the standard. God, I haven't even full throttled this thing in first, and it still pushes you back a little bit. That might have been half throttle. I guess if you want to know if it'll scratch that 600 itch, it kind of depends on what you would be using it for. If you want to be a top speed demon, which you really aren't going to be on a 600 anyway, but if you want that rush up top, you know, hitting 150, 160, 165 even, that's what a 600 is going to give you over this. This, on the other hand, the power is like delivered a lot more linear. That doesn't mean it's not there. That doesn't mean it's just like sluggish all the way through and eventually you're like, oh, I'm going 100. I didn't even know. You know when you get there. And it pulls, but it's not like you hit a certain RPM range and then you just feel this jolt or anything. It's definitely more of a entire rep range kind of thing. The peak torque comes in a little after 8K, but I would say probably from 7 up to 9 is where you feel the most, but it's still just a gradual build. This thing would, I'll just use a ZX6R for example. This thing would take the first 100 feet, which I know is not a lot. It would take the ZX6R until that thing got into the rev range where all the power was. Then it just blows by it. So if your 600 itch comes from your friends have 600s or even 1000s, and you want to be able to keep up with them on like high speed runs at the track or whatever, this is not going to do it for you. I like it, but that's not what this is made for. If your 600 itch comes from, I need the power to pass when I want to, but also a little bit of top end and more torque than what a 300 or 400 or 500 can give you, then I mean this makes a lot of sense. That's actually the exact reason I got it. And I took it on the highway getting to where I was going to get to, and it was fantastic. And this is actually nowhere near as lit as I thought it was going to be, so hopefully it's not too dark, but bear with me if it is. But yeah, this thing is fantastic on the highway. It's addicting. The 450 was good. This is great. It's got all the power I could need out there, and I mean, no complaints whatsoever. If this was a complete road, I definitely would have passed them. But since this is like construction gravel and stuff, I don't want to do that. Oh good, they're turning anyway. Are you turning with them? Because that would be awesome. Cool. It pulls when you want it to, and it doesn't really quit until it hits the rev limiter. Well, I guess until about 10. It kind of stops pulling at 10, which is close to the rev limiter, but not quite. Still pulls though. Man, it is so peaceful riding at night, especially when there's no one else around you. If someone told me, hey, you gotta ride out to Colorado, but it's gonna be an interstate with nobody else on it, dude, sign me up. I will do it in one setting. It's just so nice. Ideally all at night too. Man, I would have so much fun. Look at these giant houses. Hopefully you can pick up the light on the camera. I really have no idea what this is seeing. I think the last time I tried to record like at night, I accidentally left the dark lens on. So we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully I can post it, because it's supposed to be raining basically all weekend, and it's really hard for me to record during the week. So I don't really want to wait another week to record a video. I would like to try to get on a schedule of doing it, you know, like Friday or Saturday, and then uploading on Monday. That would be ideal. It's hard to do it through the week because of my job. The hours are long days. But I have early days on Friday, so I've actually been riding this thing a lot today. There's a turn over here somewhere that I can take, so I don't have to go up to this dumb U-turn thing. There it is. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Oh, you know what? One thing I forgot to mention in the last video. This thing has auto-canceling turn signals, which is unnecessary, but also awesome. So I'm not complaining about it. What am I talking about? You squids don't use turn signals. Good. It scratched my 600 itch. I don't know. Someone else's might need a little more than that, but that power is good to me. It's not the speed that I want to get to, but it'd be like that sometimes. Got a little bit of speed. Some people in the comments may be like, oh, you don't need to be doing that on your bike when it's not broke in yet. Maybe. But, you know, some of the Japanese bikes have a pedigree. Most people just get them and ride them how they want to. They don't do break-ins. They just ride. And if CFMOTO wants to compete with that and wants to stay up with that and wants to build their reputation, their engines are going to have to hold up. So I guess I'll be the guinea pig. I guess until I ride a true 600, I'm not gonna really know, but that's addicting. It's not the rush of power, like I said, but a little batch of gravel. But you know, it's enough for me anyway. A ZX6 is still on my list of bikes that I want to own, at the very least ride. Problem is, I feel like when I ride one, I'm gonna want one if it's not like one that I've purchased. So I think I might, for the sake of my bank account, have to hold off on trying to do that. brakes are so good. Wow, that was impressive. I decided at the last second I wanted to make this turn. I could do this all night, dude. I guess I felt the ABS kick in a little in the rear brake. I did not feel it in the front brake. I'm probably not pulling it hard enough to feel that, but if that's all I gotta pull it to stop like that, I'm chilling. So riding it on the highway earlier, trying to record the other video, it kind of made me realize I really do want to put an exhaust on this thing. I couldn't really hear it when I was going highway speeds, the exhaust that is, because the wind noise was so much. And this helmet is pretty good with wind noise, so I think I'm just gonna have to get an exhaust, much to my roommate's dismay. Highway, we'll do a pull. I wish I could do wheelies. I don't think I'd want to do them this fast, but it'd still be fun. You can definitely feel the pull in first gear. If I hit it real hard from like a standstill trying to launch it, it would 100% pull the front wheel up off the ground. I'm a little surprised it doesn't just doing that. I guess the winglets might help with that. I really like the winglet design on this one better than I do the 450. I like the whole scoop thing they got going on down there. I like how I said I took this way because it was well lit, and I think there might be more lights on this little strip of road than there were the rest of the ride. Oh well. Can't win them all. I wonder if my camera's even still alive. I wonder if the mic's even still alive. Yeah, it's still on. I don't know about the mic though, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Wish I had people to ride with, man. It'd be so fun. I don't even want to do like the most crazy stuff in the world. Doing a small little pull like that might be about as crazy as I get. Jeep. God, I love Jeeps. I guess it's the downfall of getting a sport bike when you're 30. Your friends aren't exactly lining up next to you to get one. It's kind of funny. This is a neighborhood, but it's just a through road. Because that road that I was just on goes up to an intersection and cuts to the left and it comes back down to here. But this just connects straight through, so the majority of people just use this. I did avoid it on the 450 when I had the exhaust. I would go up to the intersection. I ain't trying to make everybody hate me. Wiggles are so fun. Cleaning tires. I can't see over that hill. So I'm not gonna do that. Now I can. Oh, I'm getting worried about the camera. Are we still alive? We're still alive. Right? Yep. Man, I can't wait till this gas station opens up. It'll be so convenient. I come by here a lot, so keep me from having to go out of my way. That person still has their bright lights on. This road's bumpy. I'm gonna do too hard of a pull on it. So yeah, I guess that's it for this one. It was just a little late night ride that I wanted to record. Little moto vlog, if you will. Hopefully the camera picked up enough stuff, so. Do one more pull here. Oh, okay, that's addicting. I gotta chill out. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It helps you out, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments down below. And I guess until next time, peace.